If I'm honest, like, I always knew I was good at it, you know? Everyone's good at something, but most people don't find what they're good at. But I found what I was good at like 10, so it was chill. The best thing about b-boying is it's your thing, you know? I spent 2 years literally just lying on my shoulders doing rubbish in practice. Everyone said to me like, no, you need to do the foundations. But after that 2 years, I was so comfortable in this weird position that I made like half of my style out of it. Me personally, I'm super stubborn. And like more time when I'm doing something I like and people don't agree with it, then it just pushes me deeper into there. I'm always away with random people I don't know. I'm not shy. I just feel like, find it a bit hard to socialize at first and like break boundaries, but like when I dance, I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's a platform for me to showcase who I am. Everyone always asks like, how do you get your style so personal and creative? I just think like, how is your style not personal and creative? Like, what's the point in doing it then? If you're given a piece of paper and told to make a shape, you can either fold it in a square or you can spend 30 minutes crushing it up. And it might just rip the paper and it look crap. Or you might end up mushing it into something no one understands. You fucking love it. I don't know, I always had that little bit of a identity crisis because I lived in Bristol for probably like 5 years and now I've lived in London maybe a bit longer than 5 years, but I'm definitely not a Londoner, you know? Moving around so much when I was growing up, like it was cool, innit? But it was just like even like changing schools all the time, you just stop trying to make friends after going to 4 different schools. And then you see these people and they've got like nursery photos with their friends that they're still friends with. And like this person's known this person since they were 7. No one knows me from before the age of 15 really, who's in my life now. I moved house probably like 10 times in the last 5 years for all sorts of reasons. But I always made sure I stayed in Newham. This is like the first time I felt part of a community, you know? I train in Maryland, Centre Stage Studio. Like, go to the studio at 10, wait till everyone clears out. 11 o'clock, when the studio is free, I'll practice and finish at 3 in the morning, which suits me fine. I like training at night, it works for me. So my training regime makes me impossible to be a normal part of society, like get up at breakfast, meet people for lunch meetings and stuff. But I'm not really interested in that. With b-boying, I feel like I'm a bit of an anomaly, you know, because of my mum maybe. She's always been a free spirit. I think she understands that, especially with creative work, sometimes you just need to go into a hole to come out of it with something beautiful, you know? And Mum's very good at understanding that. There's dance, there's a couple people, and there's my mum that I care about, you know. People want to take pictures and people want to do all of that famous stuff. But as soon as the event's gone, it's not like I walk through London and people are like, oh my God, there's the guy with 400 head spins, you know? Like, it's nice. You can go do your 10 minutes of being famous, and then after the event, just back to normal life. So I don't really get too caught up in all of that stuff. I ride my bike a lot. I ride my bike all the time. That's probably the only thing I do outside of training, sleeping, and occasionally eating, is riding. It's like my alone time to think stuff over. I don't really get them down periods much, but when I do, I just stop dancing. I don't know, I think all creative people have it. Like, you work so hard for however long, you just fizzle out a little bit, you know? Sometimes it takes like 3 days, sometimes it takes like a month, but then it always comes back, you know? Now I'm in 100% competition mode with the aim to win some stuff instead of just making some noise. Maybe it's time to either win or fail, not just sit in the middle.
Tulopute yinona, ninki nankante musoka.